In the haze of a dimly lit club, a new sound is rising. This sound has a name. It is last night's Biscuits. At the very heart of this band is a voice that commands your full attention. That voice belongs to Lucy Antoine Shelley. She is not just another singer on the scene. She is a force of nature, a performer who seems to have appeared out of nowhere. Yet she sings with the confidence of a musician who has spent a lifetime mastering their craft. Her presence is immediately felt the moment she steps onto the stage, long before she even sings a single solitary note. Lucy leads last night's Biscuits with an easy charm. The band itself is a tight-knit group of talented musicians. They play a complex, layered style of jazz. But it is Lucy's voice that pulls it all together. She is the central point, the sun around which the intricate guitar riffs and complex drum patterns orbit. She introduces each song with a quiet story or a simple smile. It feels like she is sharing a secret with everyone in the room. This connection makes the large venues feel small and intimate. Her ability to create this atmosphere is a talent all on its own, separate from her incredible vocal skills. Her journey to the forefront of the European jazz scene is a story of passion. Born to a French mother and an English father, Lucy grew up between two worlds. This dual heritage is not just a footnote in her biography. It is the very foundation of her artistic identity. You can hear it woven into every melody she sings and every lyric she writes. This background provides her with a rich palette of sounds and emotions to draw from. It gives her music a unique texture, a quality that is hard to define but impossible to ignore, setting her apart from her contemporaries. Last night's Biscuits are quickly becoming one of the most talked about acts in modern music. Their live shows sell out almost instantly. Fans are drawn to their unique blend of classic jazz sensibilities and modern, experimental sounds. At the center of this growing phenomenon is Lucy. She is more than just the lead singer. She is the band's soul, its storyteller, and its undeniable star. She is redefining what a jazz singer can be in the 21st century, one breathtaking performance at a time. The buzz is real, and it is getting louder every day.
Lucy Antoine Shelley's music is a beautiful conversation between two languages. It is a dialogue between two distinct cultures. She moves effortlessly between English and French within a single song. This is not a gimmick. It is a genuine expression of who she is. One moment, she is singing a soulful, blues-inflected line in perfect English. The next, she shifts to a soft, poetic French verse. The transition is so smooth, so natural, that it feels like the most obvious thing in the world. It is as if the music itself demands this linguistic dance, and she is simply following its lead. Her French influences bring a certain romance and melancholy to her songs. Think of the classic Parisian chanson style, artists like Edith Piaf or Jacques Brel. Lucy channels that same raw, emotional power. You can hear it in the way her voice trembles on a delicate ballad. Her lyrics often explore themes of love, loss, and longing with a poetic grace that feels timeless. This connection to French musical tradition gives her work a depth and sophistication that is truly captivating. It adds a layer of classic elegance to her very modern sound, creating a fascinating contrast. On the other hand, her English side brings a different energy. It is rooted in the grit and groove of British soul and R&B. You can hear the influence of artists like Amy Winehouse in her phrasing. There is a raw, streetwise edge to her English lyrics. This is where the funk and the swing in her music come alive. Her voice can be powerful and commanding, cutting through the band's complex arrangements with precision and force. This fusion of gentle French poetry and bold English soul is what makes her style so utterly unique and compelling. A perfect example is the band's standout track, Midnight on the Scene. The song begins with a smoky saxophone-led groove. Lucy sings in English, her voice full of attitude and swagger. She tells a story of a chance meeting on a London street. Then, as the chorus arrives, the music softens. The rhythm shifts. She switches to French, her voice becoming tender and wistful. She sings of memories and dreams under a Parisian sky. In that moment, her two worlds collide, creating a piece of music that is both heartbreaking and beautiful.
To see Lucy Antoine Shelley perform live is to witness an artist in complete control. Her stage presence is nothing short of magnetic. She doesn't just sing the songs, she inhabits them. Every note is accompanied by a gesture, a look, a subtle movement that tells part of the story. She can command the attention of an entire auditorium with just the raise of an eyebrow. Her charisma is not loud or aggressive. It is a quiet, confident energy that draws you in completely. You find yourself hanging on her every word, captivated by the world she creates on stage. Her sense of fashion is another extension of her artistry. She has a distinctive, vintage-inspired style. She might appear in a flowing velvet gown that recalls the glamour of a 1930s jazz club. Or she could be in a sharp, tailored suit that adds to her commanding presence. Her look is always elegant, always deliberate. It is part of the performance, helping to set the mood before she has even sung a note. Her beauty is striking, but it is her expressive face that truly holds your attention. She communicates so much emotion through her eyes alone, making the audience feel every high and low. The connection she forges with her audience is palpable. She speaks to the crowd as if they were old friends. She shares personal anecdotes that inspired a particular song, making the music feel intensely personal. During instrumental solos, she doesn't retreat to the background. Instead, she turns her attention to her bandmates, smiling and encouraging them. She makes it clear that this is a collective effort. This generosity makes the audience feel like they are part of something special, not just spectators at a concert. They are participants in a shared musical experience. The audience response is always electric. They listen in reverent silence during her quiet, emotional ballads. They erupt into dance when the band launches into an upbeat, funky number. You can see people smiling, nodding, and sometimes even moved to tears. Lucy has a rare ability to tap into a wide range of human emotions. She creates a space where people feel free to be vulnerable and joyful. At the end of the show, the applause is always deafening. It is a heartfelt thank you for the journey she has just taken them on.
Lucy Antoine Shelley is more than just a talented singer. She is becoming an important voice in the evolution of jazz fusion. For years, the genre has sometimes been seen as overly technical or academic. It has been criticized for prioritizing musical complexity over emotional connection. Lucy is changing that perception. She is proving that jazz fusion can be both technically brilliant and deeply moving. She brings a human element, a soulfulness, that makes the complex music accessible to a much wider audience. She is, in effect, giving the genre a new heart. Her unique blending of genres is pushing the boundaries of what jazz can be. She seamlessly integrates elements of classic soul, modern R&B, French chanson, and even hints of pop into a jazz framework. In her hands, these different styles do not clash. They complement each other, creating a sound that is fresh, exciting, and entirely new. This fearless approach to music making is inspiring a new generation of musicians. She is showing them that they don't have to be confined by traditional genre labels. They can draw inspiration from anywhere and everywhere. Her success is also bringing a new, younger audience to jazz. People who might have never listened to a jazz record are now flocking to see last night's Biscuits. They are drawn in by Lucy's charisma, her style, and her emotionally resonant songs. Once they are there, they are exposed to the incredible musicianship and improvisation that are the hallmarks of jazz. She is acting as a bridge, connecting the rich history of jazz with the contemporary music scene. This role is vital for the continued health and relevance of the genre in the modern world. Ultimately, Lucy Antoine Shelley is becoming a significant figure because her music is honest. It is a true reflection of her identity, her history, and her influences. In an industry that often pressures artists to fit into a neat box, she has dared to be complex. She has embraced her dual heritage and used it to create something beautiful and new. She is a reminder that the most powerful art comes from a place of authenticity. As we look towards the future of jazz fusion, it is clear that Lucy Antoine Shelley is not just part of the conversation. She is leading it.